Welcome to Friday Physio Tips. My name is Declan Judge. I am the owner of Pendulum Physio. I've been a physio for 20 years and I'm a clinical specialist. Here's some of the topics that you asked about today. First up, hypermobility and women's health. I don't know if the question was about those two relating to each other or whether they were two separate questions, but hypermobility, looseness and laxity of ligaments and connective tissues, generally associated with problems. Now, everybody is looser or tighter on a spectrum than each other. Sometimes we have to draw a dividing line and categorize some people as hypermobile. That's high on the mobility and flexibility scale. This may lead to some kinds of problems and some kind of injuries for certain people. Now, as a physio, one of the main interventions that I look for is resistance training, strength training to control the hypermobility. It's genetic, it's nearly always genetic. So that means that we can't switch it off and we can't change it, but we can try to control it. The type of resistance training I like to prescribe is a little bit like bodybuilding training. Now, unless you're a bodybuilder, you won't end up looking like a bodybuilder. But if you control narrow range of motion weightlifting to create control over movement, this should result in better control of your loose ligaments, your loose joints, and therefore in the long run make you feel better. Regarding women's health, I do refer on women's health issues to specialist women's health physios, of which there are so many more these days, which is brilliant. I do have a really good awareness of the difference between the female patient and the male patient, how things like hormonal changes between the two sexes can result in different types of aches and pains and injuries. But when it comes to things like continence and things like pregnancy-related issues, I often seek the help of a specialist who only works with OBGYN physio and pregnancy physio, women's health physio. There is a genetic link between females and hypermobility. You are more predisposed and more likely to be hypermobile if you're female. And a lot of that does seem to be connected to the hormonal system, where the relaxin and elastin hormones associated with how collagen regulates, they seem to go through more changes with women than they do with men.